This skin is just it just makes me feel like I'm holding cardboard, and it feels really gross. I don't know. I hate it. I mean, the Prism 2.0 skin is literally just a spray painted skin. It doesn't get much more boring than that. It's like they tried to make this skin look cool, but it just came out kind of goofy. Just, yeah. Oh, sorry. Just had to get a yawn out. Just, you know, boring skin. Next up, we have the Avalanche Vandal skin. Just, once again, not a lot going on here. It's just one, you know, simple color, and the effects are lacking, you know? There's way better skins out there. Next up, we have the End of Hour skin. Now, honestly, I feel bad ranking it this low, but I personally have a hatred for this skin because I accidentally bought it, and I'm disappointed it doesn't have any cool effects because the pure cosmetics from it honestly don't look bad. It looks pretty cool, but the fact it's just a normal Vandal and has normal tracers, it's pretty boring to me. Next up, we have the Sylvanus skin, followed up by the Shima Vandal skin, and then followed up by the .X Vandal skin. Just an OG skin that's always been pretty solid, but not the best. At 26, we have the Depths Vandal. I like the idea of the skin, and I think the concept is pretty cool, but I just personally don't like looking at the ocean while playing Valorant. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Moving into our top 25 Vandal skins in Valorant, our first spot at the number 25 spot, we have the Aristocat Vandal. Honestly, it's a pretty clean skin. I just don't personally see anyone use it, and including myself, I never use this skin just because there's better options. But if you are someone that doesn't really buy many Vandal skins and this is your only skin, it's not a terrible option. I think this skin is just a cooler version of the Aristocat skin. Okay, hear me out. I know a lot of you think the Wasteland Vandal is the worst skin in the game just because it's garbage, but it's low-key nice. I don't know. I like it. Next up, we have the Valorant Go Volume 2 Vandal, then followed up by the Day of the Dead Vandal. Moving on to our top 20 Vandal skins in Valorant, we have at our number 20 spot the Horizon skin. Although this skin is pretty simple and there's not a lot going on, I just really like the colors to it. Next up, we have the Ruin Vandal, easily a fan favorite because it's a Battle Pass skin, and I think it's really good for a Battle Pass skin. At 18, we have the Hive Mind Vandal skin, just another really solid Battle Pass skin. Again, just another great Battle Pass skin. Personally, my favorite. I think the three are interchangeable between the Ruin, Hivemind, and K-Tac, but I personally like K-Tac the most. Next up, we have the Ego Vandal. Easily one of the cleanest skins in the game. Also, it was my first Vandal skin, so it holds a special place in my heart. We are now moving into the top 15 Vandal skins in Valorant, and at my number 15 spot, I have the Winter Wonderland Vandal. Although I think this Vandal has a really cool design and it's pretty unique, I don't personally like using it because I find it distracting. Next up at our number 14 spot, we have the Sakura Vandal. I apologize if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's overall just a super clean Vandal skin. And yeah. Moving forward, we have the Tethered Realms Vandal skin, followed up by Lekane's Bane. I don't know. It's the off-brand Reaver skin, alright? Anyways, at our number 11 spot, we have the Team Ace Vandal skin. Just really clean, good colors. I love how Reyna is implemented into this skin. I think it's simple, but really good. Now that we are down to our top 10 Vandal skins in Valorant, at our number 10 spot, we have the Champions Vandal. Personally, my favorite part about this skin is the finisher, but another really cool part of it is when you have the most kills in the game, it lights up and just has pretty good VFX. At our number 9 spot, we have the Glitch Pop Vandal. Now, if it was purely based off of VFX and looks, it would easily be top 3. But I think you guys can relate to me when I say this. This Vandal just feels super heavy and clunky to use. So that's the only reason it goes down a few spots for me. At our number 8 spot, we have the Elder Flame Vandal. Just a really unique and really cool skin. Next up, we have the Origin Vandal skin. Now, obviously, the coolest thing about this skin is the inspect of it, but just from the VFX and looks of it, really good as well. But my only issue with this skin is when you miss, it feels really whiffy, and I don't know, but overall, one of my favorite skins in Valorant. And next up, we have Gaia's Vengeance. I think every model of this skin looks really good. The finisher's good. And I mean, you're literally using a tree as a gun. It's super unique. Moving into our top 5 Vandal skins in Valorant, at our number 5 spot, I have the Forsaken Vandal. Great colors, great VFX, great finisher. It's honestly hard to find anything bad about this skin. All I can really say is there's just skins I like more. Moving on to our number 4 spot, we have the Sentinels of Light Vandal. Now listen, I don't technically think this skin is as good as the Forsaken Vandal skin, but hear me out. Next up, at my number 3 spot, I have the Reaver skin. Honestly, just a classic, old, and still to this day one of the best Vandal skins in Valorant. Personally, my favorite part of the skin is the tracers when you shoot the gun, but obviously everything else about it is amazing. At our number 2 spot, we have the Prime Vandal skin. Yes guys, Prime has been my favorite skin forever now, but it has finally been dethroned. Obviously I still love this skin, it's gotten a little bit old for me, but Prime will forever be a goated, top of the top, best of the best Valorant skin. And that means one spot is left at number 1, going to the RGX Vandal. Now listen, I know a lot of you will disagree with me on this, but it's just personally, in my opinion, my favorite. It feels the cleanest and I play the best with it. I also really like the VFX. While it doesn't get too fancy, but at the same time it's really clean. Anyways, that's the video. If you guys enjoyed the video and want more rankings or just, you know, any other Valorant content down the line, be sure to subscribe. Also, if you disagree with me, that's totally okay. Just comment down below. I'm down to debate and I'm open to changing my opinion as well. Anyways, peace out. Oh, also, thanks for 1,000 subs. Mwah.